Hey, welcome back to Coin Chronicles. This is Bryce. I hope you're doing well. Today we will take a look at the history of the year 1928, and we will look at some coins from the year. This will include 1 piece silver dollar, 1 standing Liberty quarter, 1 Mercury Dime, and 1 Lincoln wheat cent. We will look at each coin and the important details such as mintage, grading, and inflationary value or purchasing power of the time. First, we will cover the history of the year 1928. In the year 1928, the 6th Pan-American Conference opens in Havana. Calvin Coolidge becomes the last sitting president until 2016 to visit Cuba. In California, the St. Francis Dam north of Los Angeles fails, killing 400 people. The first regular schedule of television programming begins in Schenectady, New York, by the General Electric's television station, W2XB. The animated short, Plain Crazy, is released by Disney Studios featuring Mickey and Minnie Mouse. In the Mather mine disaster, 195 men are killed in a mine explosion in Mather, Pennsylvania. The 1928 Okeechobee hurricane kills at least 2,500 people in Florida. An iron lung respirator is used for the first time at a children's hospital in Boston. And, in the presidential election of 1928, Republican Herbert Hoover wins by a wide margin over Democrat Alfred E. Smith. Mickey Mouse appears in Steamboat Willie, the third Mickey Mouse cartoon released, but the first sound film. The U.S. Congress approves the construction of Boulder Dam, later renamed Hoover Dam. The recliner, the ice cube tray, bubblegum, clip-on tie, electric razor, and iron lung are invented, and the songs Big Rock Candy Mountain, Sunny Boy, and Blue Yodel, Number 1, T for Texas, are written and composed. First, let's take a look at the 1928 SP silver dollar. The 1928 SP silver dollar was minted in San Francisco. It has a size of 38.1 millimeters and a weight of 26.73 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is Anthony De Francisci. Its mintage is 1,632,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1928 is $18. Its numismatic values range from $42 in good condition up to $14,250 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1928 SP silver dollar for my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1928 SP silver dollar, we can see that it definitely has some wear from the years past. However, we can clearly see that the head is nicely outlined, and we can read all of the words. We can read the Liberty, In God We Trust, as well as the date. And there is a little bit of a nice sheen to the obverse side. But as we turn to the reverse side, we see that there's a nice clear outline outlining the eagle, and we can read all of the words, even though they seem to fade into the background slightly. And we can also see the S mint mark near the tail feather. But overall, if I were to grade this coin, I would give it a grade of very fine condition. Now, let's take a look at the 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter. The 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter has a size of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 6.25 grams. It has a composition of 90% silver and 10% copper, and its designer is Herman A. McNeil. Its mintage is 6,336,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1928 is $4.50. Its numismatic values range from $9.59 in good condition up to $264 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now we'll take a closer look at the 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1928 Standing Liberty Quarter, we can see that it has seen quite a bit of wear from over the years. However, the words "Liberty in God We Trust," as well as the date, are all still clear and readable, but some of the finer details are non-existent on this obverse side. And it does have a nice sheen just from the wear, which makes it interesting. But as we turn to the reverse side, we see a nice clear outline of the eagle, and we can read all of the words on this side as well. And we notice that the stars along the rim kind of fade into the background. But if I were to grade this coin, I'd give it a grade of very good condition. Now let's take a look at the 1928 S Mercury Dime. The 1928 S Mercury Dime was minted in San Francisco. It has a size of 17.9 millimeters and a weight of 2.5 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is Adolph A. Weinman. Its mintage is 7,400,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1928 is $1.80. Its numismatic values range from $3.99 in good condition up to $493 in brilliant, uncirculated mint state condition. Now we'll take a closer look at the 1928 S Mercury Dime from my collection. Now, as we take a look at this 1928 S Mercury Dime, we can see that there's still some details remaining in the wings on the head there, and we can still read the words "In God We Trust," as well as the date, and we can still read the "Liberty" along the rim. However, the rim has been slightly worn, and there's a good toning as well. But as we turn over to the reverse side, we see that many of the details have been pretty worn off of the axe near the middle of the coin. And we see the S mint mark, we can still see that. But overall, if I were to grade this coin, I would give it a grade of very good condition. Now let's take a look at the 1928 Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1928 Lincoln Wheat Cent has a size of 19 millimeters and a weight of 3.11 grams. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Its designer is Victor D. Brenner, and its mintage is 134,116,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1928 is 18 cents. Its numismatic values range from 28 cents in good condition up to $17 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now we'll take a closer look at the 1928 Lincoln Wheat Cent from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1928 Lincoln Wheat Cent, we can see that Lincoln is well outlined. We can see his bow tie there and his facial features. And we can read the date, 1928, as well as the Liberty and "In God We Trust" at the top. However, there are quite a few scratches on this obverse side, but nothing too major. Now, as we turn over to the reverse side, we can see that the finer details near the rim on the wheat have been worn down. However, we can still read all of the words quite clearly, but there are scratches. But if I were to grade this coin, I'd give it a grade of very good to fine condition. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. For more videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you, keep on collecting, and have a great day.